Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Resero Network. I am Dan. I am joined by Rich. Hi, Rich. How's it going?
Hello. Yeah, good. I can't wait to see this. I can't wait to play it. Everything you've been saying about it.
So, yeah,
amazing.
our review went up. We loved it.
Yeah.
Well, I loved it. Well, actually, the entire internet loved it, from what I saw for the most part. But yes, we are back with our trademark comparison videos, looking at the frame rate, looking at the 5 different versions of The Outer Worlds. And here's the first thing. What you'll notice, Rich, is when shit kicks off, the frame rate isn't great.
Right.
Like, it's, for the most part, it's 29. Like, I think 28 is as low as it drops on on the One X, but on the One S and the One, it can drop as low as like 24. But this is when I decided to just fight an entire space station.
Yeah.
Like, for the most part, just playing the game normally, you won't come across anything like this. But still, not exactly stable.
No.
And then the same for the PS4 and the PS4 Pro. The PS4 Pro did lock once when we were doing this.
Oh,
but
really?
Yeah, we talked to Imogen, who's reviewing it for Video Gamer, and she said it hasn't happened once on the Pro. So we wrote that off as an anomaly. But yeah, frame rate, it's not incredibly amazing across the board. But for the most part, this doesn't happen.
Right.
You don't aggro 40 people.
No, of course not.
So yeah, I mean the frame rate, for the most part, it's okay.
Yeah.
But as you can see, Rich, on the One X on the right, like clearer, more defined.
Yeah.
The One and the One S a little bit muddy, but
not
awful.
It's not a huge difference, is it?
No, it is weirdly when you play it. When you put it side by side like this and still shots.
Yeah.
I mean, there isn't a massive difference, but when you're playing it, I've gone through 5 versions of this. Excuse the time of day as well. It's so hard to get the lighting right. I waited for hours
I think you've
for
done
it to
fairly
cycle
well.
around.
I think you've done all right.
But yeah, so the One S, the PS4, you know what? They don't look awful. It looks like a little bit more shrubbery on the PS4.
Big loss of detail on the Xbox One there, but
I think that is the weakest of the 5 consoles, right?
But these both look lovely.
Yeah, and these are at different points and different times in the game, so I don't know whether that affects anything.
The X has got an edge there, I think.
Yeah, slight. This is a big thing. Look how kind of muddy and blurry the trees are.
The little frills on the leaves are really well defined on the X.
Yeah, they are, right? And we shrubbery seems to almost every time we do these
That's
videos,
what we've established.
It's all down to the shrubbery.
I don't think we need to make these anymore. We can just say good shrubbery
or
on the new
bad
consoles.
shrubbery.
Yeah.
Well, the old consoles, it doesn't look bad. Like the lower end ones, but on the new, it looks really smart on the One X and the PS4 Pro.
The vanilla PS4 is better than the Xbox One and even 100%, the S.
100%. Yeah, it feels like they've decided to lose a load of detail in the One and the One S, but the PS4 is God knows how many times more powerful than the One and the One S.
Even the One S, really?
The One S got closer to the PS4, but it still didn't reach its kind of tech level.
Again, the X is better. I'd say the colours are arguably better as well.
Yeah, don't judge the colours because time of day is different.
Time of day, right?
Yeah,
okay.
It's really hard. But as you can see, the One X, in terms of the text there, where it says Cantina and Spacer's Choice, really defined.
Yeah, look how pixely the kind of or the decoration there is on the Cantina.
Yeah, right. But the PS4 doesn't look that bad.
No,
it's definitely good. In terms of powerful, in terms of power, the consoles, which one's better?
It's funny that it tracks exactly as you'd expect.
Yeah, well, you say that though. We've had these comparison videos where the PS4 Pro has been better than the One X, or the Xbox One looks the same as the One X. Yeah. This is the first time in quite a while that it's been the more you pay, the more power you get, the better it is. But look at that, that's beautiful, right?
Yeah, it's really nice.
Apologise, one's got a glove, one's got a hand.
That's all right.
It's 2 different versions, 2 different save games.
It's fine.
But it's a very good looking game because it's almost stylized as well. We were having this conversation in the office. It's the swipe. You'll see in the swipe. Look at the sign at the Spectrum sign at the top. This is the One to the One S. But when you bring in the X and the Pro,
it's going to look amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, but I can't work out whether it's cell shaded or not because it almost seems like comic book style.
Yeah, it's kind of a halfway house, isn't it?
Yeah, but the One doesn't look great, but you get the detail that goes back with it with the Pro and stuff like that. And like, there's the One X. Like, look at that. Like,
Lovely.
Crystal clear.
That's really nice.
Like, so yeah, the One X, the PS4 Pro look. We did some the character models. Character models are actually pretty good on the One and the One S. It seems like they've taken, I guess, well, everything they've done is pretty much in terms of like to get it up to some quality. They've taken out the kind of environment. The character models seem to be quite good on the lower end consoles. It was the PS4 Pro and the Xbox One X, slightly more detailed and defined, but not much.
Huge.
And also this weird thing with the game, right? Once you put an item of clothing on your companion's head, you can't unequip it.
Oh, really?
I think that's a
So
bug.
she's got goggles forever?
Yeah, she does. So I was trying to take them off. I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, you can't actually take them off. But
there you go.
Like, it looks beautiful on the One X and the PS4 Pro. Character models and everything. The lip syncing, it could probably do with a little bit of work. But like, I mean, it is a very good looking game. Rich. Love the art style. Like, here's the perfect example. Like, look in the foreground.
Oh, God,
and then you can see, like, and also in the background as well. Like, you can see the trees, like the details on. I think it's a volcano there.
That's kind of a major difference, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure. And it's the same with the PS4 and the PS4 Pro. But obviously, the PS4 is better. Than the One and the S.
There's far less of a gulf between the two consoles there, isn't there?
Yeah, there is. 100%. Like, because it definitely goes in that order. Like, One is the worst, S. Now look at that. You can see the difference between the One and the PS4, which is, well, I guess, to be expected. But yeah, like, it goes One S, PS4, Pro, One X in terms of like general quality. But like, you can't. It's hard to see the difference between the Pro and the One X. It's very minimal.
It's negligible.
Yeah, it is. There
Slightly
isn't
more
that much of a
definition,
step
maybe,
up. Because there was a confusion earlier on, like, it's not enhanced on the PS4 Pro. It is enhanced on the PS4 Pro. Well, clearly, you can now see that it is enhanced. And like, I think this is a good one because like the detail on the wall to the left, like the brown wall, just the bricks and stuff like that, it's really kind of crystal clear. And then the same with the PS4 and the PS4 Pro. Obviously, like we said, not as that big a jump between those two versions than the One and the One X.
And that flickering sign, that's not a visual thing. That's
that is actually that is part of the design.
Sure.
But yeah, it's really hard to get the time of day. I thought I nearly did because of the shadows. But I think I was slightly late on the record button.
Close enough.
Yeah. But yeah, like PS4, definitely the better version, the lower end ones. And the One X slightly better than the PS4 Pro on the top end.
You haven't turned the power on the X. The Cantina sign is out.
Well, I'm not going to talk about that, Rich, because that could potentially be spoilers. But so that was The Outer Worlds. It is an excellent game, Rich. You should definitely play it. It's on Games Pass.
Pre-installed.
I aggroed a lot of people here. That's not a good thing to do. So it's out. When's it out?
Friday, 25th October.
Friday, 25th. Out on Games Pass, of course. So do check it out if you've got Games Pass. You won't be disappointed. It's like Mass Effect meets Fallout. But
sad.
There you go. Thank you very much, folks. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time. Cheers, folks. Bye.
Bye.